Pat, you mentioned it's been a tough summer personnel-wise. What's your plan for getting this roster back up to your standards, and how quickly do you think that's possible?
Well, as I said, when I left, after the season, in the season-ending press conference, that Chris is an X factor here. So he's an X factor. We'll find out. That would make the whole thing a lot easier. I also said the priority at that time, not being the priority, not the priority, I said a priority, was Hassan Whiteside. And there's no doubt that I was going to meet and talk with him early and get him signed. The fact that Hassan and Justice and Josh and Tyler are all like in that young group of guys. If you want to, we can debate it. Give me 4 guys their age in the league, and let's play a 4-on-4 game, and I think we'd have a pretty competitive 4, whether they're lottery picks or not. And so we feel that we have a good base of young players. And so now the next step is to see what they can do and to augment this team, and then go from here. We are definitely going to be young. We're going to be playing at probably a different pace next year. What player emerges as sort of the guy, only time will tell. And I think that's a great part about being in my position, is that once you give somebody the responsibility and you say, okay, hey, here it is, man. We push you through the door. I mean, you always talk about this in the locker room, or you think you can start, or you can play 30 minutes, or you want the ball in the last 3 minutes of the game, then here's your opportunity. And I think we have a couple of guys that are ready for that. I think Goran is going to have a different kind of season, a different kind of responsibility. We'll see what happens with him from that standpoint. Justice, Winslow, we've always sort of looked at him at it's time. I remember when James Worthy, came to the Lakers, and Jamal Wilkes was the incumbent, and then there came that time. There came that time when it was just a matter of time before James Worthy, was going to take his position. So, are we ready for Justice Winslow to start at the 3? I am. I'm not just throwing him out there. This guy has been thrown out there last year and played significant minutes and significant times. I trust him. And so you guys put too much emphasis on the things that he can't do versus what he can. And those things that he can't do, he's going to be able to do better with more minutes.